After a weekend of headlines, an unexpected response from an unrepentant star.
Now, in the newspaper, I can see the complaints coming from a handful of middle-class women of a certain age just from Celebrity MasterChef. This isn't right.
Generating a wave of online outrage, with presenter Kirsty Allsop writing, "Within 1 hour of meeting Gregg Wallace, he told me of a sex act that he and his partner at the time enjoyed every morning. It was totally unprofessional. I'm a hashtag middle-class woman of a certain age." And she wasn't the only woman to speak up. A team of independent lawyers now tasked with looking into complaints made by 13 women about the presenter, including one by journalist Kirsty Walk. And while Wallace might take issue with women of a certain age supposedly turning on him, Sky News has spoken to a man, one former contestant, who was horrified by the toxic culture he saw from some of the men on the team. Telling us anonymously,
Gregg would occasionally crack jokes in different ways that felt inappropriate, but he wasn't the only one. What I witnessed as a contestant was that there was a systemic problem that was larger than him, in my view. On the first day, part of me, I just wanted to go. I wanted to leave. I don't know why I didn't actually. I think it was partly because I was too embarrassed. I didn't want to be humiliated. I think I got off pretty lightly, but I'd see other contestants and just be thinking I would have been very upset if that person had said that to me. I remember thinking, gosh, do the BBC really know what's going on?
Yet more questions for the corporation, as it was revealed to Sky News that the BBC was sent this letter containing multiple allegations of inappropriate behaviour by Wallace in 2022. A source at the BBC telling us that it would be wrong to report it's done nothing if or when matters have been raised, urging caution about prejudging any of this, particularly the involvement of BBC staff members and any inference they may have not acted appropriately. The makers of MasterChef pointing to the lawyers they've hired to look at this and insisting historical allegations will be thoroughly investigated and addressed appropriately. The behaviour of a handful of BBC stars has been called into question in the last 12 months.
The problem that we have in television is a huge imbalance in power. You have very highly paid stars who are treated like gods and kings by the television executives. And then you have a lot of freelance younger people on very short-term contracts.
As for Wallace's video intervention, which follows a denial from his legal team, it is an interesting tactic. Middle-class women of a certain age making up a sizable chunk of MasterChef's viewers. In hitting out at one of the key demographics of his brand, he might just have jumped from the frying pan to the fire. Katie Spencer, Sky News.